lust and greed, fame and fortune, be done with me. I'm way past ready. Show me a better kind of love. When I was living, couldn't wait to a million miles later. I'm wondering why you're my solid ground. Show me a better kind of love. Falling for lies, running from the truth. Oh, how you
이걸 놓고 이제 세탁 세제랑 주방 세제랑 우와 특이하다. 기대하시라.
never love of money, lust and greed, fame and fortune, don't know